If Todoist is showing error 504, don't worry. In this video, I'll walk you through the safest and fastest way to fix it without making the problem worse. A 504 error usually means Todoist is timing out while trying to communicate with its servers, and sometimes the issue is on their side, while other times it's caused by your browser, app cache, or a heavy sync queue on your device. So before you start clicking around randomly, follow these steps carefully, and if this tutorial helps, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more quick software fixes just like this. First, check whether Todoist is having a wider service issue. Open your browser and search for the Todoist status dashboard. This is the best place to see if the platform is currently experiencing delays, outages, or syncing problems. If the status page shows an issue, then the 504 error is likely global, which means there is nothing you need to fix on your end except wait for the service to recover. But if the status page looks normal, then the problem is probably coming from your browser, app, or local sync activity. Next, think about whether Todoist is trying to push too many changes at once. If you recently made a lot of edits, moved a large number of tasks, or updated a big project, the app can sometimes get overloaded and time out while sending everything to the server. This is especially common if you have a backlog of local changes waiting to sync. In this situation, avoid logging out right away. That's very important because logging out too fast can risk losing unsynced offline changes before they make it to your account. Instead, give the app a moment and let it try to finish syncing on its own. Now let's test whether the issue is browser related. Open an Incognito window, then go to the Todoist web portal and sign in there. Incognito mode is useful because it bypasses your normal cache, cookies, and extensions, so if Todoist works properly in private browsing, that usually means your regular browser data is interfering. If it loads correctly in Incognito, the next step is to clear your browser's cache and cookies in your main browser. After that, restart the browser and try Todoist again. This simple reset often fixes gateway and timeout issues caused by stale session data. If you're using the Todoist desktop app, try the web version as well. Sometimes the desktop app can be stuck in a sync loop or affected by local connection limits while the web app works normally. If the web version opens without an error, that gives you a strong clue that the issue is local to the app environment rather than Todoist servers. Another important fix is to avoid bulk actions while the app is unstable. Todoist can sometimes run into sync failures if you try to move, delete, or alter a parent task that contains a very large number of subtasks all at once. Instead of making one huge change, break the action into smaller groups. Move a few subtasks at a time, update tasks in stages, and let each change complete before starting the next one. This reduces the chance of the gateway timing out during sync. If the app still feels frozen, close Todoist completely and reopen it, then wait a minute or two before making more changes. That pause gives the app time to reconnect cleanly and re-establish communication with the server. Also, check your internet connection for any instability, because even brief interruptions can cause Todoist to throw a 504 error when syncing large task sets. If you're on Wi-Fi, try switching networks or restarting your router. If you're on mobile data, toggle the connection off and back on and try again. Once Todoist is working again, take one final look at your projects and make sure everything's synced properly. If you used Incognito mode, browser cleanup, or smaller task batches, you should notice that the 504 error disappears and Todoist becomes responsive again. So to recap, first check the Todoist status dashboard, then test the web app in Incognito, clear cache and cookies if needed, avoid logging out too early, and break large bulk actions into smaller steps. These fixes handle the most common causes of Todoist error 504 safely and efficiently. If this video helped you get Todoist working again, please hit like and subscribe for more troubleshooting guides, and I'll see you in the next one.